marriage counselor, and this is your marriage channel. Subscribe, invite someone. Let's build happy and successful marriages. Yeah, this is our portion in the Lord, and we must surely enjoy it. So now, this video has been recorded. Maybe for those of you who will watch it in future, understand that I've recorded it on 4th of December 2024. So I mentioned the month because we are coming towards Christmas, and I want to talk about a quality time. Oh yes, quality time. The power of having a quality time with your spouse in building a successful and happy marriages. Now, I was listening to Dr. Myles Munroe, and this is what he said, that the most rare commodity, what a shock, that the most rare commodity that we have on this planet is time. And I was like, really? Anyway, spending quality time with your spouse is one thing that most people don't pay attention to. Now, remember this. When you were dating, you used to really want to spend time together, go on picnics, go out and take some chapati and some pizza and some Rolex, take a walk in the evening, You always wanted to spend those evenings together. And I am sure you did have them. However, I want us to look at this specifically for the married couples, those that have been married for some time now. For you who are new, you are so blessed that you still find time to be together. But I know, and I have this from experience, that I've been for now married for 12 years, so I really understand what I'm talking about. So it is very easy to ignore, setting a special time to be with your spouse. Now, especially when the children have come in, the work is too much, the financial demands are very many, it is very easy to concentrate on all other things, and then there is a gap left for both of you to have your quality time for interaction and on how you can better build your marriage. Remember, your marriage is the engine. It is what brings everyone together. The moment your marriage goes away, oh dear, the children will scatter. Those things that you have worked for, they will not come out so well. So I want to encourage us to understand that marriage brings us together, and it holds everything together. So spending quality time with your spouse is very important. When did you last eat popcorns? Actually, I brought some popcorns here. I don't know whether you'll be able to see them. But when do you last spend time and have some popcorns with your wife? I mean, when do you last sit down with your wife and do something and do nothing anyway? When did you last spend time with your wife and do nothing? And get to have this conversation that is not about school fees, that is not about rent, about this, but about yourselves. Get time to appreciate one another. Get time to look again into each other's eyes and appreciate that beauty. Mama. When did you sit down and tell him such a sweet name? When did you again? I hope somebody is understanding me, especially as we come close to Christmas. This is the end of year. It is a time that you should take out and make special time and have what we call divided attention, undivided attention with your spouse. You could choose to send children in the village maybe for 1 or 2 days, and then you can pick them up, but make sure you make it a point to always spend quality time with your spouse. Go on a mountain climbing. If there are no mountains to climb hills. Go on a hill climbing, okay. If mountains are very far from you, and you may not be able to get there, climb hills, take walks, find special time where you create an environment for your spouse to speak to you right from their heart. Let me tell you, that is how we show, that is one way we can demonstrate our love. And actually, quality time is one of the 5 love languages listed by Gary Chapman, one of the the man who wrote the book, the five love languages for both children and for the couples. So I want to encourage us. It's a holiday season. It's a festive season. Go out, find some special time that you're going to spend with your wife. Sit with them somewhere in a new environment. Eat some popcorn. Talk to yourselves. Express your love to one another. Refresh and renew your relationship. This is the season. This is the season. So don't take life too serious. Just have some time and enjoy the wife of your youth. That's what the Bible says. Okay. I know I need to end this here, but the question is, when did you last have popcorn with your wife? When did you last spend quality time with your wife? Now, before I close, let me read something here for you. What can you do when you have this quality time with your wife? Now, spend a weekend in the mountains. You can choose to go with kids, or you can go the two of you. It works. Okay, but that is a memorable thing that will live forever in the memory of your spouse and your children. 2, meet your spouse for lunch. Now I'm referring to those couples that work. Okay, maybe you work in the same city. Surprise her with some lunch meetings at a nice restaurant. When you come home, men. Oh yes, this is for you men. Try to come home early. Why should you come home always at midnight? When your wife and children have slept? Coming home early is really a sign of honor. It's a gesture of respect. So when you come home early, you're able to sit down with your wife and you have these regular conversations. That's what we call the quality time. Spend time talking with the children about their school and experiences. Today I picked my children in school. I didn't feel good. The performance is not what I expected. So it's good. It's not what I expected. So let me leave that point there. Okay? Spend time playing games with the children. Oh yes. Have you even ever tried to buy your children a game? Maybe a board game, maybe anything, so that you can always spend time with them. Remember, whenever you spend time with the children, you are making the mother happy. Hey, that is Akumuka Kute, you have got that one. Go on a picnic with your children or with her on a Saturday and don't complain about the ants and the flies. What a shock. I just read from book, so I don't know its explanation. The point is, have quality time. Spare some quality time with your spouse. It's very important. It's in a need. It's very much needed. Again, when did you last eat a popcorn with your wife? Please go ahead and subscribe.